I just came from Europe. I was actually in Europe for a month. So I thought maybe I share a little bit about Europe. You want to
Yes.
hear? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Okay. So in which day? I also cannot remember which day, but I was in Europe for a month, starting from March, because I was there for the Team Supreme Night. You know Team Supreme Night, huh? Yeah. Okay. So I was there for the Team Supreme Night as well as the LTS. Okay. So it took like 14 hours flight, direct via Frankfurt, because SQ fly direct to Frankfurt. So I took SQ. So after reaching Frankfurt, it takes about another 10 over hours, which luckily I did. Because when I reached the Frankfurt airport, I about 5 or 6 friends. You know me being me, I like to play Facebook. So I took, welcome to Frankfurt, the picture. I took a picture, I put on Facebook. Next thing, I have 10 over friends messaging me. Where are you going? I said, why? They say Munich airport is going to be on strike for 3 days. So 200 over flights are all cancelled every day. So I'm like, okay, I took a train. Okay, a lot of people ask me why I take a train. Ask me why.
Why?
Because on the train you get to meet people.
Yes.
If you take a flight, it's only 2 hours.
Yeah.
From Frankfurt to Budapest. It's only 2 hours plus the check-in, custom, etc. Then by the time you reach the airport, which is the outskirts of Budapest, then you take a taxi in, will take another 1 hour. So all in all, if you take a flight, you have to have about 5 to 6 hours thereabout, plus the flight time. So I reached Frankfurt at about 5 p.m. plus. So my train was actually in the middle of the night. I took a night train. Because why I was in Frankfurt? Because I love German food. I love German food. So I go to the supermarket, I get all my stocks, my supply of things. Because not everything you can get in Germany, you can get in Hungary. Fair. We always say Europe. But Europe is a lot of countries, you know. Eastern Europe and the East versus the West. So there's a lot of things you can get in Germany and Austria, you can't get in Budapest. And vice versa, there's a lot of things you can get in Budapest, you cannot get in Germany or Austria. So I planned a few hours shopping in Frankfurt. Okay, so after that I took a train, and actually throughout the whole train ride, of course it's in the middle of the night, people are sleeping. Until I remember I reached Budapest about 10 hours later, about 12 p.m. So 12 a.m., 1 a.m. and my train is delayed. So this trip made me realize it's actually normal that in Europe, trains are being delayed. It was delayed for 2-3 hours. But I arrived at the same time because even though the train delayed picking you up, it actually speed up during the whole train thing so that at the end of it, you still arrive at the same time. Good or very good?
Very good.
Very good, yeah. So that's Europe efficiency. So another reason why I took the train is not supposed to say it here, but I still say, okay? On here?
Yes.
I UOC. I like the UOC. So when you take a train, there's a 5-minute stop sometime. You can get down, you'll see 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you get up again. Whereas when you take a plane, okay, Frankfurt airport is okay. They have smoking rooms and everything. But there is a lot of airport in Europe, like Netherlands airport, Amsterdam. No place to UOC. You go in means you're stuck, no place to UOC. So one thing about Europe, a very nice UOC place. Not like Philippines, everywhere cannot smoke. Not like Makati. So everywhere, every train station in Europe, especially the whole Germany plus Austria, I took the Germany, Austria to Budapest. There is always a place, a smoking corner, that you can UOC for 2-3 minutes. And you really can get off, get up. Very fun. And main thing, a lot of the trains inside, because it's a long distance train, they have restaurant inside the train. Good or? You know why? Because a lot of prospecting are being done there. I actually, instead of sitting in my chair, and I only have one neighbor, which is snoring, I spend most of my time in the train, the cafeteria in the train. So I have coffee, I have tea. Not too expensive, okay. About Philippine price. How much you pay for a Starbucks, the coffee?
200.
200. They're about 3 euro for a cup of tea. So it's about 200 peso. They're about. So cheap, cheap. I think quite affordable.
Yeah.
So I spent basically almost the whole ride. And I have people, because I took the whole table for myself. So after that, I talked to this guy. He's actually from America, but he married a Hungarian. And so he speaks very good English. And actually, in this trip made me realize in Hungary, about 30 to 40% of people actually speak English. So I was actually in Budapest or in Hungary for 13 days. So I have no problem with language when I'm there. I don't need to take out my translator, do translation, except maybe supermarket, I want to buy something. I don't know that soap is for the back side or for the front side. I don't know. So I do use translation, but most of the time I don't have to, because all you need to do is open your mouth, ask. And even if somebody don't speak English, there will be somebody else next door that will certainly answer you.
That's nice.
And anyway, because of the color of our skin, they know we are not Europeans. And I find basically the whole trip is a lot of people very friendly. Maybe because I'm a gandala. Yeah. So they will come and talk to me. Hey, you know where you from? Why are you here in Europe? Why are you here in Budapest? So it's not me talking to people, but more or less because of me being me. I smile, of course, smile. Smile is not a hard thing to do, free one. Yeah, smile.
Smile is free.
When you see people, hey, hello, smile. Hey. So I think because of the gesture I like to do, sometimes I like, yeah. A lot of people think I'm Japanese. But I'm not. I'm Singaporean. Japanese don't speak as good English as me. Yeah. So during the whole maybe the train section, because it's from Frankfurt to Munich. So I changed train in Munich, and it was a direct train all the way to Budapest. Guess how much I spent?
How much?
I think less than 50 euro.
Oh, train.
That whole train across the country is less than 50 euro. But the reason why I choose that, I told you, not because of money. Money not big issue. Because I gather the time I'm going to spend is almost the same on the plane or on the train. And main thing is the UC. And also because I got time to shopping. I can tell you, when you go Europe supermarket, you go crazy.
Oh.
You will go crazy, trust me. I always go crazy. I go there, why is so cheap? A box of blueberries is only 100 over peso. I hear 500, 800 peso. There are a lot of nice, cheap, okay to be cheap or not?
Yep.
Okay, right? We all want to be, same price, I get better quality. Fair, We always save value for money. So I am a value for money person. That's why I eat Riway. That's why I eat patia, because value for money.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So I went, I actually shop for hours. I buy tea. I like their tea. I like their things. There's a lot of nice things, very high quality things at very good price. So that's why I say, I always tell my friends, if you want to go Europe, don't shop for a year. Don't shop for a year. Nothing much to shop. Save all your money, go Europe, you spend, and it's very value for money country. Okay? So anyway, we talk about the whole train, and from from Frankfurt, I ate Munich, then Munich to Budapest. Oh, but by the way, it's very cold. At that point in time, I was a few days late. You all know Raymond, right? So I text Raymond, because Raymond was in Hungary earlier. So I was looking at his Facebook. Wow, he went this fisherman's place. He went take picture here and everything. So I thought the weather very good. So I was like, wow, okay, but into the train it was cold. I can see a bit of snow, because in March, this March is actually quite cold. I don't see the sun for at least 1 week plus when I was in Budapest. So I was like thinking, you see the way Raymond dressed. Yeah, he got no hair to protect himself, I have, So must be, I'm not scared of cold, right? But he more scared of cold, right? He needs something more extra protection. So when I reached Hungary, when I reached the train station, the first person I left a voice message is Raymond. I scolded him. Bloody hell, you never say it's so cold. It is so bloody cold. And it was like, we can feel the air. It actually goes into the bones. So my conclusion is, it's good to go in March if you like the cold. You got to experience it, right?
Yeah.
And no sun. No sun can be depressing. But when I call Raymond, you know what Raymond told me? I'm hiding in the shopping center. Very cold outside. So we all feel the cold. It's very cold. But for the first few days, it was very cold. But one thing about Europe weather is you can be daytime 10 over degrees and nighttime is 0. Very fluctuating, but it's actually where you see the first few days I'm there, everything is grey. But in another 3 days time, I see cherry blossom. The flowers start blooming. Just because there was a 3-day sunlight, everything becomes spring, which is very interesting place. Anyway, we talk about Hungary. So I was there first 2-3 days. I was on my own. I wanted some time on myself with myself, do a bit of things, and went to the Hard Rock, meet my friends, etc. You know. So after that was the LPS. You know the LPS is in Hungary. For the Euro LPS. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all know. So this trip was a shocking thing because we all think Europe very small, right? Because there's only like Poland, Warsaw, and Prague. There's only 2 branch. Philippines got how many branch?
6.
Poland only 2. So we think very small, right? Very little. But the turnout rate was 7,000 over pax. And I'm not talking about us Asian or leaders going there. You can't even see Asians out of those. So many Europeans there. Maybe in the front part you see a few Asian faces. Other than that, it's all Europeans. Imagine 7,000 over pax of people. They're all Europeans from different part of Europe. That means Hungarian cannot speak to Polish if they don't know Polish now. They have different language. So the whole stretch of places where they have translation. They have Hungarian language, Bulgarian language, blah blah blah, Germans. So we have like a lot. So it was really a very, and it's an event hall that is very huge. It's bigger than what we have here, the Asian World Trade. Yeah. So when you go there, I'm like, okay, finally, I need to get the translation device. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because all the speakers are European. And they speak different language. These fellas speak Polish, that fellas speak don't know what language. Anyway, whatever language sounds the same to me because I don't understand them. So then I was telling myself, oh, every time I come Philippines, and if it's not the Filipino speaker, you have a hard time, yeah? All need translation. And then sometimes don't work, sometimes loud, sometimes soft, and sometimes you see the speaker mouth talk, 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 talk. How come the translation person only say 3 sentences or 2 words? But that's what I was experiencing, which is fun. It's fun. Sometimes revenge, payback is a bitch, because we always got so used that I can understand English, I can understand Mandarin. So most event, I have never taken a translation device. And when I reached there, okay, I was in the same hotel as Tun Tun Pai. You know who's Tun Tun Pai?
Yeah.
So I learned a lot from him this trip. Happy. So lucky I'm in the same hotel with him. So we actually went, because we're in the same hotel, we had this breakfast together, and then I actually went to the LPS, which is in the other side. Budapest is split up into Buda on the left side and Pest on the right side by the river. So Buda is where most residential is, a bit more expensive. While Pest is like the Makati, the city area, where you have all the shopping, all the sightseeing place, where the Hard Rock is, where the McDonald's, in Hungary they actually have a place where it's one of the most beautiful McDonald's in the world. And on Friday and Saturday, what they do is, after 10 p.m., they will dim the light and there will be a DJ that put music. So it's a party place. Okay, that you can go party on Friday night and Saturday night after 10. Interesting, right? McDonald's got like that money. And more interesting of all, the whole Europe, I've been to a lot of places. Like, I've been to Germany, I've been to Netherlands, I've been to Malta, Austria. But this McDonald's is the only place that have very special menus that you don't get in the rest of Europe. So, the recommend must eat. You all know what is bagua, right? Yeah. They call it goose liver, but it's actually, a lot of people didn't realize that most goose liver is actually from Hungary. Then they sell it to the French. And the French mark up the price. So goose liver is actually very expensive. Or foie gras is actually very expensive in France, right? But in Hungary, it's very cheap. Yeah. Why I say tell you cheap? I went McDonald's. They have this foie gras burger. Okay, they give you 2 big pieces of foie gras in the burger. I don't like foie gras anyway. I don't. But I tell myself, since I'm there, don't try lah. Don't try sayang, right? Lucky, sayang lah. So I try. Okay. So 2 big pieces of foie gras, which in Singapore, 1 piece will most probably cost me about 1,000 peso or 500 peso. That's about 1 piece in Singapore. At least 500 to 1,000 peso. So in McDonald's, it's 2 big pieces of foie gras with the burger patty so big, so thick. Okay, nice bread. Okay, the joke is a lot of people tell me, oh my god, Europe, the bread you throw can kill people. You know? Then I don't like, hello, this is called bread. Personally, I don't like bread like, if you get in Singapore, there's sugar inside, white bread. I don't like. I like my bread with olive oil and balsamic vinegar. I am actually more European when it comes to diet. Like just now we just had Italian food. Okay, but when they were telling me, hey, who tell me that, Raymond? Raymond, the bread take and throw, kill people. I'm like, yeah, and they have very nice bread. So the bread is actually very nice. So how much you want? You know how much is the burger?
How much?
15 sing. How much is that?
400.
400 peso. 600 peso. 600 peso plus drinks plus fries. Yeah. 1 meal is 600 peso. The burger is so thick, the meat is so thick, the foie gras is so big. Cheap or not? Very for me, right? So must eat, I tell you travel tips first. Wow, tell you, it's not that it's juicy, it's very nice, and it's something that you cannot get it anywhere around the world. Only Hungary, McDonald's, and not every McDonald's have. Because the next few days, Shane called me, how come don't have? I said, sister, now breakfast lah. Breakfast you want foie gras burger, they want lunch menu lah. Yeah, but not. I think all the Hungarian branch actually have that, but that's the only place. So if there's an opportunity to go Hungary, which will be soon, I can say I think I can say, the 3rd branch I heard only will be in Hungary.
Yeah.
The 3rd Europe branch will be in Hungary. Yeah, and it should be by this year. So got chance to go again, right? Got excuse, right?
Yeah.
I'm definitely going because I asked 14 days not enough. In Hungary, I need another 14 days. I still need to go to the Lake Heavies, the biggest lake in the world. I still need to go to the lavender field. Very busy, yeah. That's one thing about doing Riway. Very busy, very busy traveling. Y'all like to travel,
Yes. Good night.
Some like, some don't like. Who don't like? So everybody like.
Yeah.
Like, So honestly, I stayed in Novotel. Okay, not very expensive hotel, but it's about, I think 3,000 over peso a night. To me, it's very value for money. Because other part of Europe, like Austria, everything, I minimum have to spend 6,000 to 8,000 euro a night for Novotel. Yeah, because I like staying in Novotel because Novotel usually have very good breakfast. And I go member, a silver member, got discount. So I always like to stay the escort range. And because sometimes they upgrade me for free. So I don't book my hotel, etc. from Agoda. I always book direct. And then because you're their member, you get perks like Singapore Airlines. I get sometimes upgrades and everything because I'm also a KrisFlyer member. So I don't book air ticket like that. I'm not putting people out of business, right? You all want to book whatever you all book, but that's what I usually do. And I always find that I get more value because I always get upgraded rooms or etc. Yeah?
Yeah.
Can get value for money, yeah?
Yes.
So, woman. I like value for money. I feel that I get a deal, and that's important, right? So this LPS, what I was saying, wow, so many people. Yeah. So I was actually because as a Supreme, we actually usually have a corner that we go eat. Well, all the attendants, like a lot of LPS is the same. The attendants are all VIP. You all just sit there, you get served food. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Supreme harder lah. Yeah. Supreme team elite sometimes harder. We have to walk We have to get our butt out, and we have to slowly walk to the place to eat. We have to work for our lunch and our tea break. Yeah? But y'all don't eat, y'all just sit down there and enjoy yourself. So good, right, Riway? So unfair, I must complain. I must write in. We should sit down there and eat. Joking, So, well, the meal was actually very good for Supreme. At least good for me. But I see a lot of the Asian leaders, they all like, I think they want rice. Next time I must write in, okay, every leadership training, don't care, must have rice. Yeah? But I don't eat rice. I don't eat. I can at home month in Europe, I don't actually even eat rice, except some sushi and stuff. So, but a lot of leaders like no rice. Yeah, but it is actually a very nice meal. So the next day, so the LDS took a while, and then imagine 7,000 people leaving the event hall at the same time. No joke. It took a bit of coordination. So what I'm trying to say is, our upcoming LDS, when we are inviting, try your very best. But I always tell people, start with 2.
Yeah.
Yes, 2. Yeah, not difficult. If you want to get 10, 20, 50 people, difficult. 2 people, difficult or not? Really nobody to bring your son. Or bring your daughter. Or bring your husband. Whatever. Bring somebody. 2 not difficult. 1 person bring 2 person, 2 person bring 4 person, 4 people bring 8 person. Especially if it's their first time there. You bring 2 first timer. The rest come before a few times, they know season already. Overt, we call it overt. But the young one, 2, bring 2. So you have attention, you have time and attention for them. Some people, they like to ask 10 people, 20 people, but they don't have time for them. So it's also not about, invitation is not also about quantity, it's also about the quality. It's not them, it's you. Okay, it's not difficult to get somebody, but once you get somebody, do you actually give the person the right package, the right attention? Right? So when the everything is right, then nothing will go wrong. So it also means that sometimes I like to do pre-meetings. Like I tell them, this is what to expect. There will be more people. You don't say no good thing, you say good thing. You say, there will be more people because everybody wants this opportunity. Yeah. So there will be more people. The toilet will be more long queue. Because everybody, the event is, we try to get a bigger place, but Manila biggest place there. If you know anywhere bigger, let us know. Yeah. So the toilet, all these are things, small things that it's good to brief them a little bit. Don't give people shock, especially when you are busy with a lot of people. Okay, you give people shock, people don't like the experience. Yeah. I even have there was this LDS in Singapore before, and there was this member. He actually joined. And tell me, he said, I come from this LDS with his like almost 5,000-6,000 people. But the toilet is so clean. And I think, that means this is a good company because people are civilized. And that's the reason why he joined. When he told me I have a short toilet, also important. So make sure we clean up ourselves. Don't go into your toilet. This bunch of people don't know how to use toilet. This company no good. So we are. A lot of times, don't forget that we are representing the company.
Yeah.
And what our conduct reflects on the company is like when I'm a Singaporean and I travel overseas. If I do anything wrong, people will say Singaporean no good lah. Singaporean, right? But it's not the Singaporean, it's just me. But my actions reflects on the pin I wear, the company I represent. Yeah? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, after that we have the Supreme Night. This Supreme Night, a lot of leaders couldn't come because of the visa issue. So we have a very nice, cozy session. Okay, I think you all saw some videos here and there. We have some of the big staff, the executive, not executive, deputy dancing. So it's a typical Supreme night that we dress very nicely. Got cleavage, show cleavage, now those cleavage, show. Yeah, these are the events, and we have another upcoming one for the Pegasus in Bangkok, 8th of June. You all heard already?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going Bangkok. You all like Bangkok? I love Bangkok. Even though I think by next month it should stabilize with all all the thing, you know. But right now, okay, about a month ago they have an earthquake, but I don't think it's actually, you know, a bit exaggeration. But I have friends there that everything is recovering quite well. Okay, anyway, so the Pegasus night was really interesting, and after that, if given a chance, because that time my plan is to, after the Pegasus night, I go Sparty. You all heard of Sparty?
Yeah.
Sparty. Sparty. Like party with an S in front.
Party,
Yeah.
party.
So this is uniquely Hungarian. It is on a thermal bath. One of the biggest thermal bath in Budapest. And every Saturday night, they convert that place after 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. You can actually wear your bikini, sit inside the thermal bath, and they have DJ, music, show. Yeah, that was what I wanted to go. Because it's just nice after Supreme night is thermal bath. Yeah, and maybe if after Supreme night is Saturday night. So that was my plan. Until I look at the weather, you know, it was 0 to 1 degrees. So I kept asking myself, I was telling Joseph, I said, hey Joseph, must go lah, must go, we all must go. And Joseph said, yeah, getting in is not a problem, getting up, I'm like, getting up, oh shit. Imagine 0 degrees and you get out from the water. You see, if tomorrow sick, how? You 1 month in Europe, you know? Oh yeah. So that was a bit of a regret. Because of the weather, I don't think I could. But so that's why me and my girls, and I went with Angela, I was telling her, let's go in July. Just nice summer.
Yes.
Yeah, can go snorkeling. Then it's lavender theme season.
Yeah.
I really go buy lavender product. You know? So it's very nice place to be. And I can tell you, to me, Hungary is actually cheaper than Thailand. The standard of living, the food, the transport, and everything. And basically, the way I see it, the next big thing is Europe. Company in Supreme Night, boss say, Lim Boon Hong, our Dr. Lim Boon Hong says, that they will have a separate gala dinner from Asia. That means they already separate Europe out of the Riway Asia. So they will have their own regional, their own thing. And company is putting a lot of time and effort. And even now Joseph is in Europe. Just now I text him because I said I don't know what to share. So I was texting him. So he's in Europe, and a lot of leaders are right now in Europe. I was jokingly saying that Riway big leaders are like vouchers. You know what's vouchers?
Yes.
They all now circling Europe and many things there. And anytime they go. So that's Europe, okay? I'm sure you guys feeling Europe, okay, Hungary to me is a bit like Philippines. A lot of Hungarians actually don't work in Hungary. Yeah, they have a lot of people, and like in the train from Frankfurt, I met a few people from Hungary, and then after that, when Munich more, and they were telling me, oh, you know, I stay in Munich, I stay where, but I'm actually from Hungary. That's why they can speak English. That is about 20% of the people in Hungary, or 20 to 30%, that are not staying in Hungary. Because in Hungary, their income is actually lower than the rest of Europe. So a lot of them are in major cities like Stuttgart, in Frankfurt, Munich, Netherlands, and Amsterdam, etc. They were actually not in Hungary. So a little bit similar than like Philippines, right? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's actually a bit similar. And we actually look up some statistics. Right now,